Hello, gang. Welcome back. I'm Mike from Mike's Multi Training, working in conjunction with Classical Martial Arts of Long Island, putting together here the fitness self defense trainer course. Here, this is a reference only. You're more than welcome to, of course, delve into more topics. That's the beauty of the internet. However, this is to provide our fitness professionals here, our trainers, self defense, professionals the opportunity to go out and give somebody the best workout possible, and also to build your knowledge base here as a fitness professional and self-defense professional in that regard. So as it pertains to fitness, we want to talk a little bit about progressive overloading. Okay, so we're going to really kind of revert back to something called Hans Selye's general adaptation principle. And to make it as general as possible, what it really implies is that when you put your body under stress, in this instance, we're talking about putting your body under stress of exercise or intensity or resistance training, your body's going to have a physiological response, okay? You're going to grow more muscle. Your muscle is going to hypertrophy or grow, as another term. And what will happen is if you continue to put your body under severe stress, it can also lead to exhaustion, and you have, you're kind of, not providing the body with the correct stimuli to the extent where they can be detrimental to their health or their progress. So you have to be very careful here. And this leads me to what we say progressive overloading. We use the word progressive as a very, very broad term, but a very specific term as well. So what we want to do is, for example, if we're using an 8 to 12 repetition range for upper body and 12 to 15, or say 15 to 20 for lower body because they're larger muscle groups, we're going to choose a weight that our client can handle comfortably within that rep range. Ideally, what they want to do is be able to perform, say, 8 repetitions. Once they're able to perform 8 easily, okay, they're still going to continue that weight until they can get to 12, when once it becomes very easy and are able to maybe even perform a 13 or 14 repetitions, well, that's time to increase the weight. Now, usually what you want to do is you don't want to increase the weight more than 10%, okay? It's usually between 2.5 and 10% increase, okay? Upper body is a little bit lesser, lower body is a little bit greater, of course, so you can kind of go to the higher end of the spectrum with the lower body. But no more than 10% increase in weight. That's going to allow your body to, of course, you got a new stressor on the system, so you're overloading the muscles. Now, say I increase the weight, I'm using 30 pounds, and now I've increased the weight to 35 pounds, okay? I'm only able to get 8 repetitions with 35. Once I'm able to get to 12 with 35, then I'm going to increase the weight again by, say, 5% or 5 pounds, which would be 40 pounds. Same scenario. That's progressive overloading. That's the easiest, one of the most effective ways to really increase somebody's lean muscle, decrease body fat, increase their strength and muscular endurance in that regard too. Now, that's a great method. However, in some instances, your client could be tired. They may have gone out late. They may have, eaten too much. They may not have gotten enough sleep. They're going through a divorce. There's other outside stressors that could impede their progress in the weight room, particularly if you're using a progressive overload system. So, as a trainer, for me, my clients, I often say, okay, let's try this weight, see if you can handle it. And if they're not feeling good about it, we talk about another principle, which I call the pace-push principle. You want to push yourself, okay, or pace yourself / push yourself accordingly. And what that means is all these outside stressors that are kind of, filtering into one's life, okay, your clients' lives here, sometimes it doesn't offer them the opportunity to go ahead and increase their weight by 5 pounds to really kind of get a good workout. They just might be mentally, physically wiped out. So as a result, oftentimes I have my clients choose the weight that they feel comfortable with. Okay, they know their body's best, and so as a result, we want to, of course, have them pace or / push themselves accordingly. Okay, so that's another way with which to have them do something. Okay, but they're not so structured where sometimes, having a chart and saying, well, last week you got 50 pounds, this week you're only getting 35 pounds. What's going on? That could be a little bit discouraging. And we don't want that happening. We want to keep our client base. We want to make sure they're feeling comfortable and excited and enthused about exercise. And so doing something, in all honesty, is better than doing nothing at all. So keep those things in mind, and good luck. Thank you.